fighting in McDonald's.
Because apparently I'm the party leader.
Now I say it sounds crazy, but at the time,
huh?
It seemed really relevant. You know, in the drive-through, that was it.
Okay, you can take a break for a while. Come back later.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
Fuck off. This is not like.
All right.
This is not about weight and fatness, right? Listen, this is what happened, yeah. It's Ashford McDonald's drive-through. It splits right and left. So team goes left, team goes right. Right team gets held up. They get stacked up and stalled. Yeah. Do you remember when we used to do the commando fence jump? Yeah, well, like through Melbourne, hitting us. Like, it was like that. I was still in positions, I was out of the vehicle, right? Seat belt off, obviously. Out of the vehicle, fucking come around on the front end.
45 meters of Bravo, watch yourself and you press forward.
Went into it, turns out, it was just like an arsehole. He was Australian, fucking Australian cunt. He thought he could defy the rules.
Reloading!
Yeah, oh right, emergency turn, isn't it? Anyway. No, I said, if, you know, you either fucking comply with my rules, so I'm sitting it down, or we can have a fucking
Come on,
right?
man, get the fuck out of here.
And he said, oh, so it's your rules. It's not like the world's rules. It's down to you, is it? And I said, fucking yeah, it is, actually. You fucking merging turning, mate. Do you know what I mean?
He's had a pint or two.
And you got out of the fucking car. Yeah. With glasses. Yeah, his daughter, look, it's so weird. He had like his daughter and a passenger. I had Michael on my passenger. It didn't matter. I didn't expect him to get out of the car, but he did. And I fucking, dropped him instantly.
Good shit,
when I say instantly, I mean after rolling around on the floor in the gutter.
Okay.
You know the gutters by the drive-through, there's a lot of spilt milkshakes. It's we were like rolling around like two grown men. You know where people get their cheeseburgers, they throw the gherkins out.
Hey, I'm loading.
Yeah. Anyway,
Okay.
guess what?
Is Jailer still in here?
Yeah, Jailer's in, mate. Can you guys hear me?
Trying to find his ass.
Well, can you guys hear me? Have you not Have they muted me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Oh, Nixon. Say hello to my boys in the States. This is my guy in Australia. Just shout hello.
Yo, mate. I don't know who's speaking, but this is the American guy.
Ben, fucking say hello, you cunt. Hello.
No, he doesn't want to say fucking hello. Hello,
well,
you.
Guess what?
Hello, you cunt.
Guess what?
So, hello from America, you cunt. You know what I'm talking about?
This guy. Please. Anyway, regarding ISAF and global regulations.
What did you get charged with?
Oh, freight. It was simple. No, my problem's about a port protection case with a guy that's falsifying credentials about special forces in the UK. That's what I'm calling about. I need you as a civil witness, basically. I was hoping, because you're a stand-up citizen.
Hey, Jailer.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a guy named Ron Shipley, right? He has a YouTube channel and he outs all the fucking dudes that says they're fucking Navy SEALs.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. Oh, guys,
Yeah.
if you want to Google,
you guys should make a fucking British version of that shit, bro. The Royal Marine version.
So I'll stop you in your tracks. Stand by, Nixon. I'll stop you in your tracks. We have a company of ex-forces soldiers. Oh, he's Spets.
Hello.
Hola.
¿Qué
Hola.
pasa, amigo?
Hola, bueno. Hang on, Spets, stand by. Right, guys, listen. Yeah, please Google Walter Mitty Cumper Hunters HQ. We have a whole company of ex-forces guys that hunt down people like that.
In Google.
Right, Nixon, you still with me?
In Google.
You still rolling? Do you remember bringing that Broadmoor murderer to my house, right? Yeah. Do you remember burning down buildings with me, mate, and fucking shooting and taking shots and killing all that shit we've been through, right? All that shit. But guess what? Guess what? I finally found somebody for the Hunters Club that is pretending literally to be a Royal Marines commando.
Hey,
right, calling out
hey, Jailer. I got a question for you. Why on when you Google U.S. Occupations throughout the world where they got bases at U.S. bases, right? The only base that they don't show where everybody like the British, Chinese, is Djibouti.
Djibouti, that's a province.
Right. The Djibouti, the opening right there, that portion of land to the opening right at the Red Sea, right there.
Yeah.
Right at the Horn of Africa.
Is it the Red Sea?
Yeah, it sure is. You're talking to the Navy guy. Come on.
It's northeast Somali coast, right? Why do you want to know about that?
Yeah,
why do you want to know about that?
That's the only base that's not on Google, as far as U.S.
I can refer you to many Google satellite images.
No, not satellite images, but I'm talking about far as information for U.S. occupation.
Okay.
Right. That's the only one it does it because the British are there, Japan, China is all there. Like
the Chinese are there.
Right, Chinese are there. Fucking, all these joint bases. Everybody's there except Russia.
Well, I mean, that's brilliant, right? The Chinese, the primary resource draining political influence in Africa is in Kenya, and that's democratized by the Communist Party of China. It's a huge thing.
But China's not even a part of NATO.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But
so why their U.S. occupation bases right next?
China, when we talk in strategic terms, what we call game theory, which is true military application of literal mathematical probability.
You said you're talking zero game theory.
There you go. There's a gentleman that understands game theory. So zero-sum game. Zero-sum game. Zero-sum game is the bottom end of game theory, right? So we look at game theory constantly. That's brilliant to talk to somebody that understands it. So politically, with resources included, and in fact culturally being the least benign of the applications to all countries, all states. China is not expansionist, they're not militaristic, they're scientific and economical. They're
post-industrial society.
They're true post-industrial, but they do not have in their cultural genetic makeup any expansionist or militaristic value. The two highest values, which are always the most important, are scientific and commercial. So they use trade and science. I mean, they rob and steal. That's cool. Everyone does that. Oi, Nixon. You just finished what? How'd you get on with the aeroplane? Did you get arrested in Indonesia? Was it Indonesia or Mali? I forget. Was it Malaysia? Kuala Lumpur. Malaysia, yeah. How'd you get on when you got nicked, arrested by the police?
He said he got nicked.
Well,
And man, I haven't heard that term since I lived in Switzerland.
How long from being in a jail cell in Kuala Lumpur to getting back in an airplane? How long?
Quite long, 2 days or something.
Fuck me, that's too long. Sorry, mate.
What they done, they kicked me out into departures.
They put you in the departure lounge.
Yeah, yes, when I went to leave the country, they said, immigration, you haven't even been to
Yeah, you're a fucking immigrant.
how did you get into our country? They say,
Yeah, don't know, that's right.
they weren't going to let me on the flight back to London.
Right. But you got home.
Luckily.
Do you remember phoning me from Malaysia? Right, yeah, I know, he's fucked. He's fucked up. You don't go on an aeroplane, Ben, ever, and start attacking people. It's a really bad thing. Right? Mate, yeah. That's the Corinna Japanese, right? Any of you guys speak Japanese? The Japanese. Right, so here we go, right? Here we go. Oi, Benny.
Oh, wait again.
Right.
Konnichiwa.
I'll just konnichiwa. Right. So, Ben.
Only Japanese I know is Party and Roppongi.
Do you remember when you was sitting in your garden and I was sending you satellite images of you sitting in the garden?
Yeah, go.
You remember that? How fucked up is that? That's an abuse of power, right? But it's funny. Remember that? He's sitting in. By the way, this is in California. He's sitting in a back garden with his mate. They're smoking weed. He's like, you don't know where I am. I'm like, yeah, I do. Right, so that's a little bit out of order, but it's funny. But there's this guy. He's sort of reported me to Sony, to PlayStation, right? This is where I need you. He was saying that I'm bullying him, except he's been prolifically, exponentially
Good shit on that fucking rocket.
He's been pretending to be a Royal Marines commando.
Hey, jailer. Hey, I tried out for SEAL Team 6 and shit, and I made it, and I didn't shoot. I didn't shoot. I didn't shoot UBL, but I did graze him with my knife and shit. I tried to stab him.
Yeah. So that's what we're talking about. All jokes aside, like being on a team that shot Osama bin Laden.
I gave him a wet willy.
I know. What is that in America?
Before we put him in the body bag when he was dead, you know, I gave him a wet willy, you know, and we
is that where you lick your finger?
Yeah, you stick it in his ear. Yeah. I gave him a wet willy in the shit. We got it. We got it on. Yeah, we got it on tape. Yeah.
Anyway, Benny, I need you to contact the Foreign and Commonwealth Office at your end, and I've already sent you the details. Just have a look at this guy, because he's, it's not for anything else. Ben, you with me? Yeah, alright. It's that I have an apprentice who's in the Royal Navy Warfare Intelligence program who has seemingly become... Just think about it. What are you doing? You ain't running. You don't run.
No.
You're smoking.
Get this fill and go full auto.
There you go. Do you see
Man,
that?
look, I got fucking good muzzle discipline.
All good?
You know what? This is
FedEx.
no.
What? Hit these guys. Say goodbye.